stakes for the success of Snow White 2025 couldn't be higher. It all started with the Snow White trailer, which, instead of exciting fans, sparked widespread disappointment. The reaction online has been intense, with fans feeling like the classic fairy tale has been sacrificed to meet a diversity checklist. People are used to Disney retelling their favorite stories, but this time, many feel like the company is prioritizing social messaging over delivering the timeless, magical narratives that Disney is known for. The frustrations of longtime Disney fans have boiled over into an organized boycott of the film, with many claiming they no longer recognize the stories they grew up with. One big focus of the backlash is Disney's casting of Latina actress Rachel Zegler as Snow White, along with the reimagining of the classic Seven Dwarfs. In the original tale, Snow White's character and the dwarfs are central to the story's setting and identity. Many feel that Disney's casting decisions and reinterpretations of these characters are purely an attempt to showcase diversity, a move that some fans feel is forced and even dismissive of the original lore. Peter Dinklage, known for his advocacy within the acting community, has also criticized Disney's decision to replace the dwarfs with characters who are neither dwarfs nor traditional representations from the tale. He argues that this eliminates important roles that could have been given to actors of shorter stature, roles that are rarely available in mainstream Hollywood. The film's lead, Rachel Zegler, has also found herself in hot water. Her public comments about the original Snow White have stirred up controversy and added fuel to the fan backlash. Zegler has openly criticized the 1937 version of Snow White, calling it outdated and even suggesting that the original story was problematic. She's particularly taken issue with Snow White's relationship with the prince, labeling him a stalker and downplaying the romance that's central to the story. She stated that the new movie would be about Snow White's journey to becoming a leader, not finding love. While some see this as a refreshing update, others view it as a disrespectful rejection of what makes Snow White a classic, wondering why Disney didn't create a new story if they wanted a modern message, rather than altering an existing one beyond recognition. The controversy surrounding Zegler hasn't stopped there. Disney has apparently distanced itself from her, reportedly removing her from any future Disney projects due to the intense backlash surrounding her statements. It's a precarious position, as Zegler remains the face of Snow White 2025. Yet her presence alone seems to divide fans even further. Her comments have led to a perception that she lacks respect for Disney's history and for the story she was chosen to represent, leaving fans questioning if Disney made the right casting choice. Behind the scenes, the marketing of Snow White 2025 has been a disaster. Zegler herself even blamed Disney's marketing team, saying that their strategies only amplified the backlash. Every trailer release, poster drop, and promotional spot seemed to add fuel to the fire rather than excite audiences. The promotion, instead of creating anticipation, has been plagued with negative reactions, and Disney is feeling the pressure. In an effort to salvage the film, Disney has made the drastic decision to bring in a new marketing team, hoping to find a way to repackage the movie in a way that will soften the backlash. It's essentially damage control while the public disapproval is still raging, a tough position for any studio to be in. The stakes are high, and Disney is clearly feeling the heat. In response, they've planned a round of reshoots, hoping to address some of the issues fans have raised. Reshoots are slated to take place in October 2024, with the goal of reshaping the movie's tone to better align with audience expectations. Disney's executives are reportedly scrambling, placing last-minute calls to Zegler and other key actors, urging them to participate in these efforts to salvage the film's reputation. Disney's gamble is significant, as they're willing to invest even more money into a project that's already over budget and under scrutiny, hoping that reshoots will help calm the storm. The financial implications are huge. Disney has already invested around $300 million into Snow White 2025, and now they're adding an estimated $15 million more in reshoots. This isn't just a movie that's underperforming, it's a high-budget project that's quickly turning into a potential financial disaster. And this isn't a unique scenario for Disney. In recent years, other high-budget films, like Strange World and Elemental, have also flopped at the box office, costing Disney millions in losses. This track record is raising questions about Disney's approach to storytelling and whether their reliance on remakes and reboots with added social messaging is costing them their audience's loyalty. The issues don't stop with just the movie. Disney's extensive merchandise plan for Snow White 2025 is also at risk. Disney is known for its ability to turn movies into billion-dollar merchandising empires, with products like dolls, action figures, themed clothing, and accessories filling stores worldwide. But with the boycott gaining momentum, Disney has reportedly paused production on its Snow White merchandise. They're now concerned that these products could sit unsold in warehouses if the movie fails to win audiences over. For a company that counts on merchandising as a major revenue stream, the potential losses from unsold merchandise are a serious concern. The situation with Snow White 2025 is a microcosm of a larger issue at Disney. There's a growing disconnect between what Disney believes audiences want and what audiences are actually looking for. It seems Disney has placed a heavy focus on promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) in their stories, which, while admirable in intent, has led to changes in beloved tales that many fans feel are unnecessary or forced. The increasing perception that Disney is prioritizing messaging over story quality has led to fan fatigue and frustration, as audiences feel they're being spoken to rather than entertained. With each misstep, Disney faces mounting criticism. Loyal fans who once eagerly awaited every new Disney release are now questioning whether the company has lost its magic touch. For years, Disney could count on the enduring popularity of their classic tales and characters, but if they continue to alienate their base, they may face even greater challenges in recapturing that loyalty. Fans want storytelling that resonates with them, and if Disney can't find a way to balance meaningful representation with engaging plots, they risk losing the very audience that helped build their empire. As Disney moves forward, Snow White 2025 serves as a critical test. The outcome of this film could signal whether Disney needs to reconsider its approach to remakes and messaging. If the backlash and boycott continue, it could send a clear message to Disney that audiences are ready for a return to classic storytelling that emphasizes fantasy, magic, and escapism, without the added weight of current social agendas. On the other hand, if the reshoots and rebranding efforts can turn the tide, it may provide Disney with a pathway for creating modern updates that feel both respectful and fresh. With so much riding on Snow White 2025, Disney is at a turning point. If they can navigate this controversy successfully, it could reaffirm their place as the top name in family entertainment. But if they continue on this current path and see more of their films falter, it may be a wake-up call that signals the need for a new direction. Disney's challenge will be to listen to their audience and find a way to honor the timeless magic of their classics while still reflecting the values of today's world. Whether they can achieve this balance remains to be seen, but one thing is certain, fans will be watching closely. In the meantime, Disney's leadership will need to consider whether their current approach to storytelling and representation is truly resonating with audiences or if it's pushing them away. As more fans voice their discontent, Disney has a rare opportunity to reevaluate its strategies. Only time will tell if Snow White 2025 becomes a cautionary tale or a catalyst for positive change within Disney. Either way, the company's next steps will set the tone for the future of its legacy in storytelling. So what do you think? Will Disney's gamble pay off, or is Snow White 2025 already a lost cause? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going.